Hello everyone, VegasVic1965. This week's video is on a tutorial for the cave spider spawner, and it's also going to include mending. So I'm working two different mechanics in this, so you can save that experience for when you need it to repair either your tools, your armor, or your weapons. So now I'm doing this for both Bedrock and Java. So there'll be some different things in here. The build is pretty much the same, except some slight modifications for each version. But without further ado, let's get started. Welcome back everyone, VegasVic1965. And now that you found your cave spider spawner, which you can find in dungeons, I know spawners are sometimes difficult to find, but if you find a mineshaft, then undoubtedly you're going to run across one of these, and it's usually surrounded by tons and tons of cobwebs. Well, one of the first things you're going to do is make sure that you light this up, and by putting torches all the way around it, you can guarantee pretty much that you're not going to get any spawns from the spawner until you are ready. So make sure you light that spawner up really good. Now, what we're going to be capitalizing on today is the game mechanics on a few things, so I'll explain that as we go. And first and foremost, for spawners to work, if you want one for all purpose, where you're guaranteed to spawn, then it needs to be 4 up, 4 down, and 10 across. So we're going to be doing 6 in each direction. We're going to go 3 up and 3 down because the cave spider is obviously smaller than the regular spawner, or the spider spawner that we used last time, a regular spider. So we want we can get away with a little less space. They require 2.5 blocks of space, and by taking out 3 above and having 3 below, we'll cover that, and we'll be pretty much guaranteed to get our spawns. Anything less, if you go with 2, there is, I think, a 1.5 something chance that it will fail, because the game looks at not the legs, but the body of the entity itself, in this case being the cave spider spawner. So we're going to go 6 in each direction. We're going to go 3 up, 3 down. Let's dig it out. Let's get cracking. Okay, well, if you've dug it out in 6 in each direction, 3 above, 3 below, it should look like this, and you're going to add those corner blocks, as you can see right there. Next thing we'll do is we'll come down here to the center, and we're going to do exactly pretty much what we did last week. We are going to find our little center there, and we're going to add ourselves. Let me go into survival, and we're going to add 3 fence gates here, 1 in the middle, 3 over here, and 1 in this middle. We're going to open up all those fence gates, and then we're going to take out these center blocks, and we're going to dig ourselves down 4 blocks. So do that, be right back. Okay, once you've dug down 4 spaces, you just need to pick a side that your kill chamber is going to be on. I'll go this direction. Now, it's only going to be, the finished product's only going to be 1 block in height, but we do need some room. So from here, we're going to go back 6 blocks. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And on the 7th block, we're going to be putting our hoppers. So you're going to need a little bit of room. So let's dig this out to give yourself a little bit of room, and we'll be right back. Okay, once you've dug it all out, you'll be 6 blocks back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're going to come over here. Our 3 hoppers are going to go here, so we need some space. Of course, when we get down in there also. So we are going to grab our double chest, put it here, grab our hoppers. We're going to crouch and put a hopper directly into the top of that chest, then crouch, back of that hopper, and that's all set. Now we want to come here, and you're going to put iron trap doors right there. But we are going to need to get in there to get some water. You can do it, go in this way, or you can go the other way. I'm just going to break this out just for a moment. And for the Bedrock players, when you put your water in there, you are going to want to dig back 2 spaces. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That water will then travel 8 blocks and stop right here over top of the hoppers. That's one minor change for the Bedrock. I'm also going to show you the magma blocks, because Bedrock, the spiders cannot climb magma blocks, so that is a great advantage for the Bedrock players. So let me pop over there and show you what that looks like, and show you exactly how that's going to work and be right back. Okay, for the bedrock side of it, now you can see this is the double spawner. We were working on a single, but if you do have two spawners that are within, let's say for example, if you're standing in your kill area and they are within that 15, no more than 15 blocks from you, then both of those spawners will be active. So if you're lucky enough and you find two or more, then you can make access of that, and you just need to make water streams depending on how far back they are. So let's take a look at the bedrock side of the build with the magma blocks. And you notice the lower edge is the edge, the blocks of the wall that you're going to use magma blocks. And when you come down here, it's going to be all the way to the back right here to this last one, where you can see that you have the hoppers, and then you have those iron trap doors. You'll have a regular stone block or whatever block you want to use, but the rest of these need to be magma blocks if you really want this to be as effective as possible, because as I said on the bedrock version, the spiders cannot climb these magma blocks. And there you can see where I've dug back 2 blocks and added 3 water sources to bring it all right to the hoppers. So let's go back over and finish up the build. Okay, now that we're back, we'll go up in here and put our water. Bedrock players, don't forget, go back 2 blocks and place your water. We'll go ahead and set our water down. We're going to get a little bit of spillage in the back there. Come right on through here. We're going to add our block back, and we're going to put our trapdoor back. That'll stop the water from flowing. Then we're going to add blocks in the front of the hoppers, 1, 2, and we're going to need to put a stair right here, just like that. And then from here, we're going to grab our slabs. And our slabs are going to go right across the middle right there. Now we're going to fill this in with some blocks. Just like that. And your farm is pretty much done. But we do need to add 4 fence gates right across here. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, and 4. That'll trap the experience that you can pick up right in here without the spiders poisoning you. Of course, if you're playing on normal or hard difficulty. So the next step is going to go up and put our water streams in the upper level. Now down in here, you can also add in some stairs if you like. Just pretty it up the way you see fit. Again, you only need those 4 fences right there with 1 stair right there. I'll probably lower this down a little bit more. This should make it easier to get in and out. There we go. Go right here, belly up to that, and pick up all the experience from our kills. So let's go up and take a look at putting our water streams in. Okay, now when we add our water streams, we want to make sure we don't put any water in that corner right there, any of those like that. We're only going to go against the back wall to start. So go ahead and add your water streams. Now the reason this was 6 wide is because if it was 5 long or wide, then you would have to put a water source in each and every block. But having it 1 more block wide means that you can put a water source here and a water source here, and you can see it fills in that center block, and you can draw water from that block to keep going all the way around. So we'll add water all the way around here. Once you get this, you'll add 1 water source to the top of that back block. And now everything should be flowing right towards the middle. Then of course you're going to want to get yourself back out, and we'll remove the lights next. Okay, removing the lights is not too bad since this is 6 wide. The cave spiders will not spawn that far out, so we'll be safe when we come out here to remove all these lights. And it's just a matter of working your way around and then removing those blocks. So I'll go ahead and speed through this. Okay, we're back in our kill chamber. Now we need to get this thing ready. We can actually put a torch over here. We're going to go over light levels in just a second. But I want to make sure you see this. We need to take these 2 slabs out of there, and we need to put in stairs. because when we're ready to collect the experience, we can belly right up against the hopper and that chest in that corner and collect all the experience to repair our tools, our armor, and our weapons. Now, one of the things we want to make sure that we know here is the light levels of these two blocks, because that's where we're going to be standing, and they need to be 9 or 8. We want to avoid 7 because 7 is where hostile mobs can spawn. So we need to make sure that it's 9 or 8, and the reason for that is the regular spiders will aggro you on light level 11 or less. For cave spiders, they require 9 or less for them to become aggro with you. Now, for the Bedrock folks, I know you guys probably don't, when I play Bedrock, I don't know how to check light levels without a mod. So, if you look at this Java side of things, we'll be able to see the light levels, but if you mimic this on Bedrock side, you should be just fine. We're going on the right side, we'll dig back 2 blocks, we'll place a torch right there, and then these torches, you can place one over here and over here. But we want to make sure, bring up my GUI, that these 2 light levels are 8 or 9, and you can see 8 and 9, that's perfect. This is 9, that's perfect, because that's where we're standing, because we want them, when we're in survival mode, to be fixated on us and have aggro on us, so they come right up and belly right up there, and you can go right against that fence and whack away and kill them all. So this is 10 over here, no big deal, just make sure they're 8 and 9. So let's whack them away. Now I've got a pickaxe down there, as you can see. This one here, my hotbar, needs to be repaired. It has mending on it, that's more than enough. So let's whack away at a few of these guys. That's going to happen from time to time. Probably just hop right in there and grab them all if it does. If not, if you do kill the next batch, more than likely it'll grab it right into the hopper, so you should be just fine. So let's go down and take a look. Oh, before we do that, if you watch my mending videos, you'll see that you need to take off all of the mending gear if it doesn't need to be repaired, so the game doesn't accidentally pick those, because it's going to randomly pick one of those items that has mending that either you're wearing here or whatever's highlighted in your action bar. And we're going to highlight the pickaxe. Nothing else has mending. We're good. So we can belly right up to the chest and the hopper and start collecting some experience to repair that tool. And as you can see down there, it's starting to get repaired. Yeah, we're doing good. Ooh, I have enough to repair it. And we did. Inside the chest, you'll find all of your items. And that's about it for me, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, please click that like button. It really helps me. And subscribe if you like what you see to see my past videos and future videos. I make videos every Wednesday. I have them edited and out by 5 a.m. Thursday morning. So I hope you like what you saw. And until next week, guys, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.